Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day and welcome to an Unfiltered Friday video. So today we're going to talk about my unfiltered opinions on some new makeup releases, things that are coming out or already out in the makeup world, new stuff. I'm receiving my first thoughts on it, and as always, as my little disclaimer, this is just my own personal opinions. If we disagree on something, it's cool, it's just makeup. And now let's go ahead and get into today's video. Do we like the Zatchel pie in the background? And we have Azrael with me right here. And we have Odie on top of the wall. And we have the little baby Orion on the floor. There's so many cats in this room with me today. Okay, so first up is the new House Labs. There's like a, it looks like a pop-up shop sponsored by Amazon, because you know you can get Lady Gaga's House Laboratory makeup on Amazon, which is so weird still. But this is a new eyeshadow palettes, and it's so boring. What about this says Gaga to me, except the black shadow in there? Nothing in there says Gaga. It's just kind of strange choice. It's very tart, and I love tart, but this is literally more boring than that Manny MUA Morphe palette, which we'll talk about in a minute. So I talk about cruelty-free stuff on my channel. This thing isn't cruelty-free. I just think it's kind of funny. So this is a Clinique Cheek Pop Duo. This is available in Asia now. It has a little mouse on it, which is kind of funny since they test on animals over there using Clinique products. They tested a little mouse highlighter product on mice. Weird, don't like it, weird. Next up is the Manny and MUA and Morphe collab palette. There's a brush set, which is $48, like $100 value, and then there's this $20 palette, or $18 if you use a code. I personally bought this today when it launched, so yeah, it's super basic, super boring, but I haven't bought a Morphe collab in a long time, and I really wanted to try this because I got rid of my Modern Renaissance palette, and I was like, well, since this has more cool tones and only like one really pop of warm tones in it, I might like it. I've never tried the Morphe highlighter formula before, so I really just wanted to try this palette out, and it was super cheap. So I bought it. We'll see if it's good or not, because I haven't tried Morphe formula in a while. I tried the Jeffree Star Morphe palette, but apparently that's not normal Morphe formula. So yeah, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna review this palette for you. I'll let you know. Next up is an all-nighter from Urban Decay face primer, and I must say, I'm surprised I haven't done this before. So the all-nighter setting spray, which makes your makeup last a really long time, is very popular. It's extremely popular. It's probably one of the most sold things at Sephora and Ulta, honestly. It's so popular. But they have face primer now, and I kind of want it. Like, I don't know how much it's going to be. If it's like 30 bucks, I don't want anything to do with it. But this comes out in 2020. I'm excited. Alright, so it looks like Becca is also doing a mouse or rat. I'm thinking 2020 must be the year of the mouse or rat. Probably mouse. Rat sounds bad. But it's this highlighter. It's really pretty. I love an icy white. This looks like a little bit of a yellow hint to it. I'm kind of into it. Next up is some new stuff from Huda Beauty. So these look like matte and metal melted double-ended eyeshadows. And I think the colors are nice, right? These are very Huda Beauty colors, because she loves like a purpley dusty color. But these look kind of thick. Like a couple of these swatches look kind of like chunky, which is really weird. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. But why do these look so chunky and thick? I don't want a thick liquid eyeshadow. Next up is from Glow Recipe, and this is a watermelon, avocado, pineapple to banana. So there's different kinds of scents. Banana souffle moisturizer cream. It retails for $39. It's cruelty-free and vegan. Anything banana scented, I'm in that. Like, I'm in there. But for some reason, like, this is really cute and the bottle's really cute, and the bottle's a lot smaller than I thought it'd actually be for $39. But the opening to the bottle, like, you have the bottle and then you have the opening to the bottle on the inside, looks really small. So it looks like the outside bottle is still small, and then the inside where you stick your fingers in to get the moisturizer out is really small, and that's really weird design to me. I don't know. But anything banana scented, I'm like in there. I love banana scented stuff. Alright, so next up is something I don't think any of us saw coming, and this is the Pat McGrath and Star Wars limited edition collection. Such a weird combination. Like, sure, Pat McGrath is expensive. Star Wars people pay a lot of money for Star Wars stuff usually. I don't know what Star Wars people mean. You know, like, really big fans will pay like a lot for collector stuff. So there's 3 palettes. There's like a long one that's like Star Wars-y. There's a gold guy. I don't know Star Wars. And then there's a red one, which I think is a stormtrooper. These palette color schemes are beautiful. I love the gold and the goldy looking one. The only thing is, like, it's a $65 palette. And And I guess because it's expensive Pat McGrath and it's expensive Star Wars collectible, it makes perfect sense and I get it. But like Pat McGrath doesn't seem like let's do a movie franchise type of brand, you know? It seems very strange, but also makes a lot of sense at the same time. Next up is from Physicians Formula. I'm slightly confused here. So the palette, I feel like I've seen this palette from them before. I don't know. It's a Rosé All Day palette. They also have a Rosé, it's a Rosé All Play palette and a Rosé All Day Set and Glow little duo here. So it's an illuminating setting powder and a dewy balm. So I don't like things that are like cream and powder together usually because, you know, one mixes into the other all the time. Kind of weird. Like if you have like the balmy part, that highlighter is going to end up in there. So I don't know how I feel about that. It seems like a really weird combination. I do like that it's like a separate lift from it, so it isn't like attached to it. You lift up the cream to get to the powder. Just seems a little bit weird combination to me. So I don't know. The color is cute though, but the balm, like, I don't know if anyone actually get a ton of use out of that, because if you want like a balm, you'll reach into an individual product usually for that type of product. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Also, I feel like Physicians Formula used to be cheaper. The eyeshadow palette's $18, which seems normal, but this little highlighter thingy is $16. So $16 for a little highlighter from the drugstore seems like a lot, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe drugstore things have just got more expensive. Because I feel like it used to be like a Milani highlighter, like a really big pan that would last you forever was like $8. And now we have Physicians Formula coming out with $16 highlighters. So I don't know, did things get more expensive in the drugstore? Because I would love to know. Next up is from Colourpop, because there's always more Colourpop releases. I feel like there's been like 3 this week. I can't keep track. I don't know, but I love Colourpop still. So this is the Good as Gold collection. It has an $18 palette and then like, you know, little extra duos, but the star of the collection, of course, is the palette. The palette color scheme is beautiful, but I'm so over pressed glitters. I'm so over pressed glitters. Like, they're not biodegradable, and they are a mess to clean off your eyes afterwards. Like, if you want a glitter, usually I just go for regular glitter pigment if I really want a glitter on my eyes. I hate pressed glitters in a palette. Some palettes, I like the pressed glitter formula, but in, like, most cases, I'm not about it. I'm not about it at all. Next up is the Kesha Rouge Beauty reveal. So, the packaging on the outside of this palette is beautiful. Not really a fan of round palettes. I think it's kind of hard to store that way. It's a $36 eyeshadow palette. The colors in the palette, fun, cute. The layout, hate the layout. Hate the round palette with the weird 3 and the shoved there in the middle. I hate the layout of the palette. I think it's hideous. I also don't know why Kesha has makeup. It confuses me, because I don't think of her doing good makeup. But the outside of the packaging is cute. Just the inside layout is just like, why? You can get the collector's thing of 3 items for $120. Ugh. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sure someone else will review it, but it's not going to be me. Next up is these really cute things that reminds me of like the Moschino, I don't know how to say that word, collection that Sephora did where they had the big gold bear. It was a really weird eyeshadow palette, but it was collectible. But my Makeup Revolution, or I Heart Revolution, has these little teddy bear palettes now available at Ulta or online at Ulta. So these are $15. They're so cute. These color stories and stuff, none of them really speak to me except maybe the grungier one. I think they're so cute. They're the perfect stocking stuffer for someone younger or someone who just is kind of not comfortable with eyeshadow, because I don't think Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow formula is my absolute favorite in the world, but these are so cute. Like, I might buy one just because it's adorable. Okay, so we have another triple collection from Colourpop that I saw in Ulta yesterday in store. So this is keeping up with Colourpop. There's some new lashes. I didn't see the lashes in store. I love the Mammy Colourpop lashes. Not a fan of the other baddie, the baddie one that I bought. So they have more styles now. There's like some new Colourpop Super Shock trios, and there's 3 new palettes. So the 3 palettes are Gimme Butterflies, Butter Me Up, and A Flutter. So in store, it really looked like the pink one in the middle was the one that was most like touched up and like dug into. But again, big chunky glitters. I know I just bought the Colourpop Bye Bye Birdie collection that has glitters, and I know I have the Flutter by palette by Colourpop that just came out that has glitters in it too. But unless I really love the palette color scheme, I'm done buying palettes with pressed glitters in it, because that's a waste of money on shades I won't use or I'll very rarely use. Like, I've been using the pressed glitter in the Flutter by palette. Like, when I reviewed it, I used that glitter. But in most eye looks, I just want to slap a like a shimmer on my lid and be done with my day. I don't have to worry about, am I gonna have like the proper time to remove my makeup properly at the end of the day so I don't get glitter all over my face the next couple days. Just not a fan. Next up is something really strange. So this is an Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk palette, and I also have this palette in person. But I have a weird thing about why is it a mock-up? Like, it's not a real picture. It's like a computer-made picture of this palette on Trendmood's page, instead of just having a real picture of the palette. Because it's real, I have it, I've used it, I've made it look on my Instagram with this palette. But why is it a fake picture showing this palette? It's so weird to me why that's a thing when the palette's real. So, I don't know. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know something you're excited for down in the comment section down below. There's nothing I'm really, like, looking forward to. I bought the Mani palette, but I'm not, like, dying in love with it, you know? I just wanted to, like, see how Morphe's formula performs, see how the highlighter performs, you know, it's a collab and everything. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are excited for something, I would love to know down below, because for me right now, nothing's, like, I have to have it, you know? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, I greatly appreciate it. Bye.